Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. A bit late this week, but that's okay because guess what, we're here anyway. This video is just gonna be a get ready with me chit chat, kind of explaining how my life's been recently. I've been doing a lot of get ready with me's on TikTok. Oh, by the way, I'm using the elemis dynamic resurfacing pads just to clear my face because American food does not fucking agree with me. Pissing me off. I don't know if it's the aircon too, probably. I'm not happy with it because it's not going away. These are literally my godsend. I will use these till the day I die. Me and my mum have these on stack order for whenever we run out, but they're a bit pricey. That's the only con to them. They're like £60 a pop, basically a mortgage on a house. These earrings are from TK Maxx. These are my favorite earrings. I do get a lot of comments on my TikTok about asking where they're from, and they're from TK Maxx. So always check out TK Maxx for some good jewelry because these are not real gold, but they haven't tarnished, and I've had these for years. I never really pay over £12 for a pair of earrings because I lose them. So yeah, can't be trusted with a good pair of earrings. Starting out with my Bobbi Brown enriched face base, my favorite. I've got kind of a little makeup routine going on while I've been here because I have to get ready quite swift, and I found that not having any routine to my makeup like I normally do became a little bit of an issue in terms of speed. So kind of learned to have a basic routine, and then if I need to change it up or switch it up, whatever, it's a lot easier to once I've already got the main base of it down. I'm going in with the classic Fenty Pro Filter 225, my absolute godsend, although it's a little bit dark because I need to fake tan and I haven't. I was kind of hoping to get a natural tan out here, but it's only just started getting nice, so maybe before I leave I will have gained a little bit of colour and I won't look so dead. But until that point, fake tan is gonna need to be my best friend because I didn't bring a light foundation and I don't plan on buying a light foundation, so we're just gonna blend this down on it. I haven't really been using a beauty blender to do my foundation, but I've been using a beauty blender for everything else, and I've kind of been loving it, especially for cream bronzer. And I don't know if it's because of the cream bronzer that I have right now, it just prefers to be used with a sponge, and I didn't know. Makeup Revolution cream bronzer, by the way, that's the one I'm gonna use. Yeah, this one works so much better with a beauty blender rather than a brush. I'm loving the beauty blender vibe at the moment, and a dry beauty blender at that. I'm not really a damp beauty sponge person. I need all the coverage I can get. My skin is crazy. Can you see that? I had an allergic reaction, like, I think it must have been like last week.
They're always having a reaction.
I know.
What's up?
My body is literally rejecting America at this point. To be fair, these 2 weeks have gone so much quicker than the last 2 weeks I was there, but I am struggling with routine. But you kind of predicted that one still. Like, I'm the sort of person that likes to go to bed when I can have a routine before I go to bed. Like, I'm ready, get into bed, scroll through TikTok for a bit, watch a couple shows, then fall asleep rather than like, shit, I need to go to bed. I'm not a going out gal. I'm using the Rare Beauty Bliss blush, and this shade is everything. And I want to get every other shade of this blusher. But then again, I've also seen the flat ones, and apparently they're better than these ones. So maybe I should try that before getting more shades of this like range. But this shade in general is so good. It's like a perfect little peachy pink, but not too bright, because I like to be able to add blusher on. After I've done my like creams and stuff, I like to be able to switch up my color blush if I choose to, which most of the time I don't, but that's not the point. I like the option. Options are key for me. I'm gonna use a bit of a lighter concealer today because we really need to lighten this foundation up. So I'm using Oat by Hourglass. Normally I like to use Beach. I'm gonna have to blend that out with my classic Zoeva Fluid Arc brush. This actually could be my favorite makeup brush I have ever used in my life. I think this will be one of those brushes that are in my makeup bag when oh my god, it's a squirrel. It will be in my makeup bag when I'm a grown granny. For sure. I remember when I was younger, I would go through my mum's makeup bag and her brushes would literally feel like straw, but she would refuse to use a different one because once you get used to a brush, I feel like they do just work better. And maybe it's because I'm not a washer of my brushes, which is probably also why my skin looks like this. Maybe that should be on my task list this week, to wash my brushes, but it's a whole task and I really don't enjoy doing it. But sometimes you gotta do things you don't enjoy, I guess. I saw this new hack on TikTok that I've actually really been loving, and it's where you set then bake. It makes my makeup look very smooth, so I would definitely recommend in terms of just general usage. So I'm gonna go ahead and set with my Charlotte Tilbury first, and I'm gonna use a Japanese 718 brush. I love this because it's good for packing on the powder and really getting it in there. And then I'm gonna take my classic Huda powder with a sponge, and I'm just gonna go ahead and bake over that now to extra secure it in place. And I'm gonna use a lot of this because my skin, like I said, has been crazy out here and oily and all not fun things that we don't want, basically. When am I not using this? Scott Scott Barnes with a Rodial Powder Perfection brush. Best combo you've ever seen for your bronzer, known to mankind. There is a dupe for this bronzers, and that is the Juvia's Place bronzers, although they only have this shade and this shade, so it is very much a bronzer palette, whereas this is kind of a mixture of a bronzer and contour palette. You can use it for both, but if you are looking for a dupe, because I know these can sometimes be quite hard to find in terms of it being out of stock and things, hit up your local Superdrug and get the Juvia's Place one, because those bronzers are really good. I'm gonna blend this down my neck because we are in dire need of a color match. I'm gonna go in with the Scott Barnes blusher palette, and I'm gonna take the shade Minimalist and mix it with Rose, and I've been using it on a flat compact brush. This is a Hannah Martin base brush from Ciate, and I've really been enjoying the packed brush for applying my blush. I find it applies it really nicely. On camera, my blush is looking a little patchy, but I promise in real life, it doesn't look like that. I just turned up my lights, so you might be able to see my makeup a bit better, but I'm now gonna go ahead and use the Waffle palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm gonna use this highlight shade right here because it's my ride or die. Look at my lips, guys, they've been so dry, I keep biting them. Not smart. Look at that highlighter. Like, how could I ever deny this highlighter from my life? And I'm using a Zoeva Teep fan brush for this. I really like this for highlighter. I think it really helps you direct it where you really need it to go, because sometimes if you go a bit crazy with your highlighter, like I think I've gone a bit crazy here, like it can throw off the proportions of your face because like it's beaming places that shouldn't beam, and I'm guilty of that for sure. But this brush makes it really easy to be quite direct on where you need to apply it. Right, I'm going in with my e.l.f. brow lift. This shit is everything. I feel like I'm gonna run out of this soon. Okay, that's a complete lie. I'm not gonna run out of it soon, but maybe in summertime. I'm a bit late to this whole like brow gel in a pot thing. Like I tried it, I didn't vibe with it too much, but like I didn't hate it. But then recently, when I ran out of brow gel and I kind of only had potted gels to work with, it's where I joined the clan. It just works really well at taming your brows. And with me trying to grow out my brows and stuff these recent months, because my brow hairs right now are so long, I really need to go and get them done professionally, because I haven't ever got my brows done professionally, but they've also never been this bushy in my entire life. Thanks to UK Brow, we love that. Every time I want to just do my brows, I can't do them. Like the way I used to do my brows, I can't do them with my brows looking like this. And it does throw me off, especially when I want to like kind of do proper brows. Going in with my classic Extra Coin palette from Colourpop. This has been my go-to eyeshadow palette while I've been out here so far. Like it's just been perfect, especially like this shade. I've been mixing it with the grey. I've been loving cool toned eyeshadows kind of for a minute now. I feel like they look really classic to me. Like the orange, because I don't really do orange blush, I think the cool toned eyeshadows look way better with the bright pink blushes that I've been doing. Gonna be the same thing with the blusher going. I think cool toned eyeshadows will be back. Like, do you remember back in the day we'd all do like sexy smoky eyes with like grey eyeshadow and stuff, or like those really cool toned brown looks with a black eyeliner? What a classic. The great thing about this palette is it has eyeliner shades, so I can just put myself on a little powdered wing and be good to go with it, because I've also lost my skill with winged eyeliner because I haven't done it in so long. Pissed, absolutely fuming. I need to go and practice in my room. I tried to do winged eyeliner the other day, and to say it was tragic would be an understatement. That wing went from small to fucking large in about 2.5 seconds. This is the wing, guys. I've been doing like a dark black smoky wing. It's really been my vibe. It looks kind of sexy. One thing I'm really excited to show you guys is my mascara routine right now, because the illmakiage mascara gives length for days. I mean, I think I am running out of it because I've been using it so much, but I will definitely repurchase this because it just does bits for my lashes that no other mascara can do. If they did this in a waterproof, it could be one of my favorite mascaras, because like, look at that. And that was just the tiniest like push through of the mascara. Like it just does everything and more that I need it to do. Are you guys seeing this? What? Just from a mascara? Piss off.
Does it transfer much?
Yes, that's why the only issue with it, it's not waterproof. Like, if I cry, rest in peace. It's not a good crying mascara, but do you know what? Bad bitches don't cry. So, and once I've got my mascara on, I've been adding these Amazon individuals. I've been loving these. These are linked in my storefront, which is linked in my description box if you want quick, easy access. But if you just type in individuals on Amazon, a bunch will come up. And these have just been a lifesaver, because I can't lie, the Kiss ones are very expensive for what you get. Whereas these cost me probably probably, I'm gonna overstretch it, probably £11. You get so many, and I've been using these all the time. Although I am running out of the 12s, which might make me cry because it means I'm gonna have to either go longer or shorter, which I don't know if I'm ready for, but it's okay. And I just put some duo lash glue just on the little flap, and just stick one on the end and then one in the middle. Keeping it really simple, really quick, but it does the most. We love a convenient makeup look.
Oh my god.
Just two just does the most.
Can you do my makeup tonight?
Of course I can, babe. Oh, I forgot to say, I use a 10mm just in the like center to open up my eyes a bit, because when I was tired, I needed it. Now I just enjoy it. And that is the lash routine that I've been doing, and I think it's just working, and I'm really enjoying it, and it's a very affordable routine. So defo go check out those lash individuals, because if you do like to switch up your lash look yet not always want to put strip lashes on, this has such a good variety of different lengths, and you have thick ones, you have thin ones. You can really play around with those. I'm now just going to take Sculpt from my Scott Barnes palette and run this under my eyes. And this sort of makeup, when it's like quite simple and there's not really much to it, and with the powdered wing, the top up maintenance of it, very minimal, because it kind of just all wears down at the same amount of time, which is what we need, because I don't want to be constantly having to touch up my makeup the whole day. And because I've run out of brown mascara, I've been using a brow gel, and this one's from Trinny London, and I've just been using this as a lower eyelash mascara, and to be fair, I really like the brush. It doesn't last like a mascara because obviously the texture is nothing like mascara. It's not meant for your lashes, but it works, and we're resourceful around here. Back in the day, I was such a hater on lower lash mascara. I don't know why. Perfect, like so. Kohl liner, upper lash line, and helps thicken the look of your lashes without doing too much. It does make a world of difference, and it is something I really notice if I don't do. The classic MAC Oak lip liner has been my absolute go-to. It is the most perfect nude. It just works for any makeup look. It's slightly warmer. I would say it's not completely cool toned, so it doesn't look grey on your lips, which means you don't need to always add an extra lipstick in the middle to make it blend. I'm gonna add a little bit of length to the ends of my brows. Nothing too crazy, just a little bit to give my face a bit of a lift and kind of even out the vibes, because the ends of my brows just need a little bit of help still. Almost the end of my quick makeup routine that I've been doing, but I am just gonna go ahead, set one more time, because this just makes your makeup look flawless. And again, this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Powder. Quick dab of that. And that is the quick get ready with me that I've been doing every day since I got here. And I am gonna switch up my makeup look. Don't worry guys, I will. But this is just a routine that I've been doing all over my TikTok, all over everything, because it's quick, it's easy. This clip right now is 39 minutes long, which sounds like a long time, but I've been talking through it. So if I didn't do that, this would probably take me just under 20 minutes. And I think for an under 20-minute makeup look, I look like I put a lot more effort in than I actually did. That is all for this quick get ready with me. I have a vlog coming out soon. I think I'm gonna head that out middle of next week. I think I'll have enough clips by that point, because it's been a bit all over the place for the first week and a bit, but now I've got some more substantial clips that I can put into it. I think I should have the vlog out by next week. So make sure you turn on notifications so you get that notification, because I don't know what day it will be. I will post on my Instagram and my TikTok letting you guys know when I'm gonna post and what time it will be. But if you don't follow me on any of those platforms, make sure you turn on the notifications so that you don't miss that, because I don't know if you watched me from back in the day, but I love vlogging and I do enjoy a bit of a vlog myself. So I will catch you guys in next week's video. Deuces.